Where we last left off, you stood in the shrine, the treasure room to Bahamut. You watched as Lamaruntos, the great mother worm, stood before the magnificent statue, as all the claws of the coast, as they're called, started chanting a prayer in Draconic. And then in a flash of light, you saw the same vision. You were in Leilon, the town covered in a cloud of putrid green gas, bloated, asphyxiated corpses on the broken ground, and dying townsfolk are crawling through the streets, gasping for breath. And at the center stood an enormous green dragon, grinning with a bloody smile, as the upper half of Marigold Brightshine's severed corpse hung from her mouth. And then in a flash of light, you were back in the statue chamber as Lamaruntos, with a grave look on her face, kneeled her neck down to all of you and said, "You must take action swiftly to save Leilon." She shakes her head back and forth, and then she starts to explain to you as she's trying to get her bearings, blinking slowly. She says, "The green dragon, that is Clagilematar. Old Gnawbone was her nickname because she developed an appetite for humanoid flesh. She lies in a cave at the north end of the Crypt Garden Forest, where the woods meet the Sword Mountains. She is a wicked one, but she's not attacked anywhere in decades. She doesn't want to attract the ire of the cities of the Sword Coast. She plays it very carefully, but she does like her gossip and her intrigue and spinning her webs. I think with her, you might still have time to reason with her, talk her out of this course of action. If you can give her whatever it is she's searching for, that she went to Leilon to look for in this vision, you could stop her from destroying Leilon. But you'll have to go as soon as you can. I can give you a few things from this treasure hoard if you like, to help you on your way. The choice is yours." And she remains quiet.
You wouldn't happen to have a dragon slaying sword there, that would solve our issues very quickly.
She looks through her hoard of treasure. She pulls out a long scimitar. This could help you if any of you are able to use it. It grants you extra attack and damage when you swing with it. Or maybe perhaps this cloak, and she holds up a cloak with shining, almost fish-like scales, shimmering once and then dissipating. You can take them if you wish, or leave them.
What's the cloak?
Do you have detect magic?
I have detect magic, and I have identifies as well. So, I if she gives it to me, I can identify it, and that way I know what it is anyway.
Are you doing the gnome thing where you're like, She hands it to you. If you cast Identify, you get the cloak of the manta ray. While wearing this cloak with its hood up, You can breathe underwater, and you have a swimming speed of 60 feet. Pulling the hood up or down requires an action, which is not much, but you don't know what you're getting into, and it could be of use. Do you take the scimitar for your party as well?
Yeah, why not?
She hands you the scimitar of speed. You gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. In addition, you make one attack with it as a bonus action on each of your turns. So that could be helpful to whoever would like it.
I hand both over to Theo and go, well, you seem to like the water, so this will help you for this. And you're a pirate, and no pirate can go without, his cutlass.
Yeah, just load me up. I'll take it all. I can carry a lot. I know I look a bit spindly, but I've got it. Load me up, Dragon Lady.
She hands Tio a diamond, and each of you, she puts a pile of 200 gold each. So that would be 800 gold in total, but you have 200 each. And tells you, be careful. No one has, like I said, no one has seen her attack anywhere in decades. That doesn't mean that something's not wrong. There's always a reason for what she does. And if she has an idea to attack Leilon, something's going on. So be careful. She's deceptive.
I'm just going to say this, that ever since the vision, Em would be completely silent and he'd be just completely out of it, just staring into space. So, he's no clue what's going on.
I feel like,
Just gonna put that there.
so you're doing that. I feel like they would obviously, everyone would be able to see that Yeba's not doing well.
I'd say that Em is concentrating and just keeping on his feet at this point in time. Just seeing Marigold cut in half is.
Would you be so out of it you wouldn't take your 200 gold?
Probably doesn't even see it on the ground in front of him.
Tios takes your 200 gold. Finally paid me back.
Oh my god, it was 200 gold too.
Yeah.
How coincidental. Okay. Carry on.
Great Lamoritus, we thank you for these gifts you have bestowed upon us. Can only hope that we can get there in time to avert this impending disaster. I will say though, it was no coincidence that we needed to be here. This was something that I've seen before. This is the third phase or instance where a dream I had or a vision has shown what is to come. There is one more that I've foreseen, and I was wondering, would you happen to know anything about a blue dwarven statue, or where I may be able to find this?
Ooh. She prays to Bahamut and After a few moments, she says, "You will encounter the statue in a gulch, and the little gnome next to you is going to help you find it if you help him in return." That is all I can see.
Nate sort of bows with reverence and, to show his sign of respect to the dragon, and we'll make sure that Leilon stays standing. If there's one other thing that I am destined to do, Leilon, for whatever reason, seems to be part of that journey, and I will do everything in my power to make sure it stands.
I will help if I can. Now that I'm better, whatever that thing was, it tried to keep me distracted. It tried to keep me confused. I think that's the weakness it needs. If you see it again, be on your guard.
We will. We shall. And it worries me that things that we're hearing, it's all coming to light. Thank you once again, and we shall make haste to the garden forest.
Lamarutos is going to explain that she would travel with you, but her and Gnawbone do not get along. And I'm going to roll her perception to see if she notices Ema. She's going to lean forward and she's going to just simply ask, "Are you all right, little one?" At you, Ema.
He doesn't even hear her.
She's going to blow her nostrils at the rest of you and tilt her head. You should take care of this one.
Take care of? No.
He looks unwell.
We will look after our friend and make sure that what we saw. And he turns his direction to Ema, so whether he hears it or not, we will make sure this will not happen.
I'd say in the state that Ema's in, you'd have to physically hit him to actually get him to snap to.
The Claws of the Coast are pleading with Lamarontos to rest because it is the first time they've seen her and they want to tend to her and make sure she is completely all right, even though she is known for her rapid healing. They offer to help carry your gold to the boat or anything you need. If you need food, they offer any assistance. You still have your boat docked waiting for you, and if you wish, you can direct it to go further down the coast.
TL's had something he wanted to ask Lamaranthos once everyone else had gone, so he would try and get her attention. as long as everyone else was not in the room.
So do you make, like, gestures
Yeah.
to get him out of there?
Like, take Ema back to the. I think we've got a. Someone could see to him on the boat. Should we bring a cleric? Should always bring a cleric.
He is our cleric.
Damn it! I knew we'd gone wrong somewhere. Maybe Velfie can help him? No, he doesn't need that kind of help.
And I think his girlfriend's a better cleric than him.
You don't say that. We just watched. Don't bring. Shh. Ixnay on the girlfriend, eh?
Hey, that's vision. It's not, something that's already happened. It's something that we can stop. So,
Yeah, but it's a powerful mental image. It's hard to like separate yourself from, what the mind perceives and reality sometimes. And I think possibly with Ema that might be more so. I mean, he says he was a giraffe once. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I have no idea. But I would assume that it's not a human, because that's what he potentially is now.
I think so, mostly.
Although eating grass, pretty non-human.
He eats grass?
Yeah, have you seen him do that?
I don't pay much attention.
He also eats a flower every now and again. I don't know where he gets that from. But, yeah.
Digestion problems?
Huh?
He might have digestive problems.
And that's why he's eating grass.
Yeah, like animals do it. Like cats.
So you eat grass?
Not lately.
Uh,
I'm glad we can have these talks. I should probably go back to the boat now, though. I mean, Leilon, ultimate destruction, bloated, fetid corpses.
don't we have to go to the forest?
Yeah, that too. We go to the forest to protect Leilon. That's right.
Wait, what's in the forest?
The dragon.
So you want to take the four of us to the forest to fight a dragon?
I think that's what she said. I mean, I'm not clear on all the details. I did zone out for a little.
This is starting to sound here. Okay, bring it out. They took on a wyvern, little baby thing, and a couple of them died.
Hmm.
And there was more of them. Not saying that you're completely... You're fucking insane if you think the four of us are going to be able to kill a dragon.
I mean, they got better.
Who says we need to kill the dragon?
I mean, we could chat. We chat to this one, and she's alright.
Yep. Green one's like... Yeah, I don't think that's going to go well.
You're a brilliant conversationalist. I have no doubt in your ability to talk down this dragon.
Yeah, mate, that doesn't happen. I ain't talking it down. If anything, I'd probably piss it off and it'll want to kill us more. But
You're not selling me on this saving Leilon bit.
I'm all for saving Leilon. The best way I can see that we can save Leilon in the long run is to kill the fucking dragon. But yeah, we need more.
You realise we're still standing in front of another dragon and we're talking about.
She leans her head directly over you and says, "Are you daft, little gnome? You don't kill an ancient dragon with an appetite for flesh. You find a way to do what she says without getting eaten, and rather quickly.
You're not getting hungry, are you?
I'm thinking about it.
Theos, you wouldn't happen to know where this place is with your fast travelling experience.
It sounds like somewhere the Order of the Ghost Slayer might. I might have some notes, maybe.
And you're not carrying these notes with you, or?
I mean, I have my notes. I just have no reason to go
To where?
to any of these places. Does it sound like the sort of place where you'd get money and
It's a
and
dragon.
company and it's a dragon? That's right.
It's a dragon. There's always... Do you see this horde that we're standing in?
It's not the
Right
sort
now.
of company I'm looking for, though.
Huh?
I said gold and company.
You don't like him, huh?
I don't like dragons.
That's understandable. They're scary.
I know,
They're
right?
old. They have a lot of gold.
Anyway, I need to talk to the dragon lady. So if you guys, go to the ship and I'll meet you there, and then we'll be on our way. Because, like she said, it's like really important that we do it now, and not like tomorrow or.
My dear brother is such a contradiction. And that he kind of gives Ema a bit of a hearty pat on the back, sort of to see if it snaps them out, and looks to one of the Scalioid and say, you guys wouldn't happen to have a map in case our navigators do not?
Right, I can show you the map right in the barracks. Come on. And he asks you to follow him. Those of you that want to follow.
Nate will be trying to escort or help Ema to leave and assist to the boat. Sort of.
So with a clap on the back, he'd sort of be like, sort of look at him and just sort of follow him. Still sort of blank expression, not saying anything.
Feeble, do you follow?
Yes. Yes, I follow.
You are alone with the dragon and Skelly Eye.
Great Lamaruntos, is that right? Did I get it right?
That is right.
I mean, I think, like you see things, and like you probably think, this Leon, he's probably not very interested in saving Leilon, and you'd be right. I'm not very interested in saving Leilon, but you know what? I'll do it. But I just have one thing I really need to know, and I'm wondering if you could help me.
That depends on the question.
And he gets you to he's like trying to get her to lean down so he doesn't have to be very loud about it.
She will lean down with a little smirk.
Is he alive?
No.
He's sort of like the side of his mouth sort of up into a little bit of a smile. It's like, okay. Oh, and I also need that lady's gun.
No.
It's worth a shot.
I see what you did
Well,
there.
Hopefully we don't meet again, but if the opportunity arises, I would be grateful.
I'm sure if you sail the seas, we probably will meet again. But
As long
briefly.
as I don't get eaten by this. Anyway, Bye.
But
To like give that backwards sort of wave as he walks out.
as you go. And I will refer all of you to, as my puppies are grabbing this map very quickly. Hopefully it loads quickly for you. Of the Sword Coast. Do you all see that? Because I do have a party token. Hopefully that still works. Let me know. You are way up here past where this blue icon is. Past the tower, the dreadnought, all that stuff. And the Claws of the Coast, remember, points you down towards Leilon. And then across through past the mountains to the crypt guarded forest. He lets you know that with a green dragon's lair, you will start to see the moss, the roots, things like that, just grow ever more vibrant. And the poisonous gases, things like that, will be becoming more prevalent. And you will know that you are getting very close when you start to see two statues overlooking the dense forest, actually. So it might take you a day. You could take the boat straight down and then cross straight through if you like. Valdi has given you the boat to use as you need to. So it's kind of like company expense. For now. So you guys can see what you want to do.
So essentially, we got to go through Leilon anyway, right?
Yeah, you could go through Leilon to cut across if you wish. You know the Mere Dead Men's full of trolls and hydras and the things that you fought in the lizard folk camp. So it'd probably be more beneficial.
Alright, so looks like the journey hasn't quite finished. I know most of you guys probably are not interested in going beyond seeing there's a second dragon in as many days. But I'm not going to let this happen. And if there's a way that I can stop this from happening and allow me to continue on my path, then it's just one more side road for me. So we go to Leilon. We let the council know that we need to continue on. And then we go.
I mean, what's two dragons between family and acquaintances? Is that too strong? Acquaintances.
So what?
We're going to go see a dragon. I don't think we're going to kill it.
I don't think we can kill it. Yeah, we're not set up for that. We're not dragon slayers. But at the same time, like, we go there and say, hey, please don't kill the town. It's really, really nice. And they have awesome bread.
Yeah, and a neat gift shop.
Yeah, okay.
I think she's looking for something. I swear the other dragon said, like, she'd go to Leilon to, like, look for a thing. Like, maybe we can work out what the thing is. Unless what she wants is bloated, fetid corpses, and then that's a problem.
Yeah, that could be a problem.
Well, we do nothing, it happens. We attempt and fail, it happens. Or rather attempt and fail, then do nothing. Last time I did that with Leilon, a lot of people died. So I'm going.
I don't think there's any argument that we're going, right? Like, we're going.
No, I think the argument's more along the lines of once we get there, like what type of sauce do we want to serve ourselves up with? Because we can get fucking. That's the thing. Like, yes, she's looking for something, but at the same time, like, do we go? Yeah, okay, we'll go get you that thing, and then we find out that whatever she wants is world ending. And then we go, well, oh, sorry, we lied. We're not going to give you it now. And then she eats us anyway, and then she sacks Leilon because, fuck, shits and giggles. Like this, we need guidance. And the big other dragon just said, go do it. It's like, what? That's not guidance. It's like, what? Like, you don't know what she could be looking for the rod of destruction. She's not. I've got to make one of them. And then, it could be anything. Like, world ending situation, people. World ending. And I hardly know you guys.
Yeah, acquaintances. Couldn't be that bad.
Look, let's go back to Leilon. Maybe the Growler knows something. She's old and growly. They all seem to know shit. Because this is over my head. Like, I could make something to kill her, but I need time.
Everything's over your head.
Listen, fella. Just remember, I can use your nuts as speedballs.
Giggity. Walking and talking.
We'll say you get on the boat and it'll take you a nice long rest to get back to Leilon. So, even though your character show as 10 on your Foundry, you can give him a long rest. And I'm guessing that Leilon is where you guys want to go. Did you guys agree on that? And then you're going to cut across, talk to the Growler and all that stuff. Leilon, hopefully all your characters are right. I don't see Tio. Oh, Tio might be at Aubrey's or something. Yep. There he is. We'll set you guys back together. You arrive, everything same old thing, different day.
I was all alone and it was scary.
We'll say it's about 10 o'clock a.m. when you guys get here. Sunny day in the fall, starting to get cooler. And everyone's doing provisions. They have your horses back and ready at the stables for you guys. Apparently you only had 3. Oh, yeah, because Zenora was 1, right? I think. So, but, Gary might lend you a pony for Fibble. So, you are in Leilon. And I will leave it. Puck is there selling his potions. I'll leave it to you guys what you want to do. What do you guys want to do? Or are you just passing through straight to Crypt?
Go straight to the council and tell them that there's something fishy going on here. They need to get everyone out because there's a green dragon on the way that wants to eat them all. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're all going to die again.
If they go and see the council, then Aim will go to the shrine.
Yeah, gonna go to the Lathander Shrine?
Yeah.
Alright. Who's going to council? 1, 2. Tio, where you going? Tio didn't hear me. Grim, where you going?
Graham?
Grim?
Did he mute himself?
Grim?
He's lost.
I think he's checking things. You hear me?
It wasn't me that. It
Test.
wasn't me that said they don't know what's going on.
Oh, he left.
Shit, now we lost him.
Grim, which one? What do you guys feel like doing? You want to take a brief pee break, or you there?
Oh,
Xanathor and Fibble are going to the town hall. Ema's going to the Lathander shrine. Where does Tio want to go? Let's see.
Tio, go see Aubrey.
Okay, so we got a 3-way split. So we will go to the town hall first. Griselda, Jack Tolver, and Valdi are in there. I won't switch the maps. I'll just leave it as is. They greet you heartily. Xanathor, Fibblestib. Griselda looks happy to see you. She goes over to the table and she says, I trust that your trip went all right.
Yeah, spankingly. We saved a dragon, and you're told we have to kill a dragon. You don't happen to have anything to stop a dragon, do you? Because apparently this dragon's coming after this town. You're not hiding anything here that a green dragon would be interested in now, are you?
A green dragon.
Yeah, I think it was green.
Oh, no. No, we're working on the tower. Oh, we have modest treasury. So the bronze dragon is all right. And did she have good news for Leilon then? Or, like,
No, she's the one that told us about the bad news about Leilon. So, yeah, she's fine. But, yeah. Green dragon coming, eating you all. Face burning. So why would the dragon want Leilon? Or sack Leilon? Yes, maybe.
Did she say when this will happen?
Unfortunately, there was no newspapers nearby telling the exact date and time. But sooner than later.
What is a newspaper? Do we need to get newspapers?
It's like a sheet of paper with information about what's going on around town, pretty much like a newsletter. Yeah, newsletter. It's normally on paper. That's why it's in newspaper. Really good to put at the bottom of your animal cages after you've used it.
We just have a town crier. Well, here is the payment promised, and she takes from the treasury table 1,000 gold as the strange quest given requested, but green dragon's a bit troubling. I was hoping you'd find out about cultists or Merkel or anything about the undead. But now it seems we have a third threat. I don't have anything a dragon would want.
There's got to be something here that the dragon wants. It's not like they just come down and sack an entire town for the... Actually, some of them are kind of dicky.
And what did Lamaruntos ask for you to do about this green dragon?
Really, after the whole, thing of seeing the entire town being burnt down, I don't really remember what the conversation after that was. She gave us some cool shit. And then said, off on your way. I remember that. Anyone else paying any attention?
Seems we're gonna have to go to this lair and somehow prevent this vision from happening now. It is just division after all. It may or may not happen. But thought we would stop in on our way through, as it's somewhere in the Crypt Garden forest. It's kind of passing through, so we'll let you know that's where we're going to be. How we're going to stop it, we don't even know yet. I mean, we didn't even know what we were walking into when we went to visit Lamaruntos. It was only until we got there and discovered what exactly was happening we were able to figure out what to do. I feel this may be a similar situation.
And what was happening to her? Did you find out?
She was being controlled by some barnacle-like creatures. And the moment we killed them, an aura that was surrounding Lamaruntos dissipated and kind of flew off. I fear it's what you were telling us, Valdi, about this undead dragon.
Valdi speaks up. The Ebon Death. It seems your necromancer friend from the Dreadnought is trying to summon Ebon Death, a long dead dragon, who needs a host. And if those barnacles are right, that's a demon.
Is it possible that the green dragon wasn't actually the green dragon? The green dragon was something else?
She could have been possessed by Ebon Death if it has moved on, as you say. Or she could be trying to find answers or prevent it. I doubt that a green dragon really cares too much about the goings on of people, unless it benefits her. But that would explain why Merkel's undead keep coming around. Maybe they're searching for something for the Ebon Death.
I highly suggest you invest in ballistas. Because we'll go have a chat to this dragon. But there's a 50-50 chance that that's not going to go good. So, better be prepared.
Maybe barter with her. Give her something that she likes.
Do you have a wish list for her, or because I don't know what she likes. I don't even know she existed until about a day ago.
Are you being cheeky with me, Mr. Stibb?
No, I'm being blatantly honest. I have absolutely no idea who she is or what she would want with this town.
Perhaps ask her.
Nate just chuckles to himself a little bit.
Right. That's your awesome advice. Just ask her.
You feel a mage hand hit you swiftly in the back of the head as she says, be mindful that after they're done with Leilon, your home could easily be next if
Yeah, I
she's
know.
not stopped.
I know. I'm not that silly. It just doesn't make sense why she'd be coming here. Like, what is here? Like, what if has this town done something to her in the past that she would have a grudge? Has this town done something to the undead dragon? Has this town done something to somebody that would be potentially controlling her to come take you guys out?
Mr. Sib, could you come here for a minute?
I am here.
Closer.
Why?
Come closer.
Okay, I'll walk up.
She leans forward and says, ask her. I don't know.
But she can eat me quickly. And I don't think you're that type.
You never know.
Okay. I'll go. Let's go ask her. If we don't come back within a week, run.
Thank you. Wise words, Mr. Stib.
I'm here to help.
Clearly. I wish you well on your way. And I hope all the training will help and aid you, Zenithor. As she nods to you. And if there's nothing further, we will go to the shrine of Lathanda. As we go into the shrine of Lathander, Hazioram is still on a cot. I'll put everybody in so they all can just watch Voyeurism. And but they're not there, so don't mind them. Marigold is busy at the altar saying a brief prayer. You may walk in. What is it you would like to do?
Emma will walk in, walk down to the shrine. Not really look at it, just sort of looking at Marigold. And he wouldn't say anything until she noticed him.
You're very quiet then. All right. As you are very quiet, it might take her a few moments, and then she'll turn around and, oh, Emma. Oh, how long have you? It's good to see you.
Not long. Good to see you too.
I talked to Zenithor before you left, and he showed me that the note wasn't written by you.
To be honest, I've forgotten all about that.
Oh.
So much has happened since then.
Yeah, Gary's been very thrifty lately. It's piling up in the living room, so we're gonna try and return it when he's not looking.
Yes. So there is stuff we need to talk about.
Okay.
You once or twice or several times asked me how old I am. And every time I just sort of brushed it off.
And I know you want to know, but I'm not 100% sure I do know. It's, well, that's not true. I was 20-ish when I became a giraffe. And I've spent about 50 years as a giraffe.
Oh.
And then I was returned to how I was when I became a giraffe. So I'm somewhere between 20 and 70.
Oh.
So
Well,
you could say that my body is 20. My body is 20 and my mind is 70.
that explains the digging holes in the backyard for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, I mean, you did mention Gary's your grandson. Didn't you mention that to Mary? Yeah, I think you did.
He did, yes.
So,
Yes, I did.
so I kind of figured, grandson and all.
Yeah, it's complicated.
Everything about you is complicated, but I signed up for it when you gave me a bouquet of flowers that day, so.
There's so much that I want to tell you, but now isn't the time.
She
Hmm?
goes over to the pew to stand up on it. And she leans in and gives you a hug. And she says, I'm sure whatever it is, it's going to be okay. You'll see. It'll be all right. We'll work it out together. Harbin is not going to get the best of us.
Harbin means nothing. I don't care about him whatsoever. We went to see this dragon, and the dragon showed me something horrible. And something horrible happening to you. And so we need to go and do something in order to stop it from happening. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure what it is, but the group seems motivated, so I'll just follow them and they will know what to do, and I will help them. And then when I come back, hopefully it's all good.
They're going to need your skills,
Mm.
I'm sure if you ask Mistra, she'll help you. And she puts a hand on your shoulder. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma. Save. No.
All right. You feel very calm with her hand on your shoulder, as if she brings you a clarity of focus that you forgot you had when you were teamed up together. And she shows you the ring that you had both agreed to wear, and says, don't forget that whenever we use this, we take the damage together to lessen the burden. So I'm going to be okay. I'm a cleric. It's okay. And Valdez here. We got this. And she gives you a kiss. And she looks in your eyes and you feel that calm, which will last for about I look it up again. I think it's an hour. Oh, it'll last for a minute. Enough to give you a clarity of thought. Then make sure that Gary's safe, and I'll tell Valdi what you said, and we'll take precautions here and Leilon while you're gone.
Yes, we need to stop this from happening. And they need me, so I need to go. And I feel really bad because when we came back the last time, I was angry and I didn't even come and see you, and I felt terrible. And I felt I couldn't face you. And now I have to, because I need you to be okay.
I'll be okay. We've got each other. And when it's all over, we're gonna have the biggest wedding Leilon's ever seen. Gary's even offered the pony to ride in on. So
That is a good one, that one.
maybe we can get the Leonans to join in.
Oh, hopefully we can get them to dance.
She laughs at that. And Hez is coughing. Starts coughing. He's waking up. He's rambling a lot. So I've better get to him. Apparently the blade was coated with something. So
Well, he's in good hands, so hopefully Leilon will be in good hands, being in my hands.
yeah. You guys are like the second swords of Leilon. You'll handle it.
Indeed.
And she gives you a kiss. And she gets down and she goes to attend Hez and is there anything else you want to do?
He'll kiss her back. He'll go to the door, and he'll just watch her attending to him for half a minute, hoping not to be noticed.
Yep. Just lingers, taking her in. And she doesn't notice. She's casting some spells, looking in her book for answers. And you stay there until you need to. And we will switch to Aubrey's activate. Tio, I don't know why your token looks like that. Tio, you are at Aubrey's. And the sign says closed, but the door is kind of you know that it's unlocked because the handle thing is up and down. So you know that it's unlocked to go in.
So Tio sort of like barges in, seeing it's closed, but he's like, Aubrey, I have plans and I have questions and I have things I need to tell you, and it's going to get very confusing, and if you can't keep track, just slow me down. I understand I'm already rambling. The shop is closed, right?
The shop is closed. You're asking him. He answers. He's like, yeah, yes.
All right. So, let me start by saying that Leon is in a lot of trouble, and for some reason my brother cares very deeply for this town, and I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't know what this town has done for him. I don't know why he gives a crap. But I had an epiphany, right? Not understanding does not mean that you don't help. Right? Because as a child, I didn't understand that it wasn't Xanathor's fault that Marth did what he did. And I think I understand that now. You get where I'm going?
I'm sure that you get where you're going, and that's what matters. Keep going.
Exactly. So, one, I'm probably going to help.
Okay.
Because there's always wiggle room, right?
Yes.
All right. Now, in saying that, I had a vision. And all of my visions are terrible, but this one was particularly terrible, right? Like this dragon and like these corpses, and they're all bloated, and everyone was dead, and Marigold was in half, and it's all very graphic. And I don't know, like, that the four of us can stop that from happening, because like there's a dragon.
You do. Well, the swords of Leilon, there was only very few of them, and they stopped the town from exploding. I'm sure that you guys will prevail, or you wouldn't have had that vision.
I'm not sure that's how that works.
If it came from where you went, I would say that Bahamut himself gave you a sign.
But it could also be a sign that we should leg it. And I've been casing the town hall, and I don't know if you agree with this, but I think I have a way to grab, how they've got that big stockpile, and we could just, like, get out.
I cannot leave Leilon.
Like, physically, or, like, is this like a sort of a mental attachment to the town?
I am bound to Leilon.
Right. Again, with the not understanding, but that's okay.
Have been known to be very cryptic. Otherwise, I wouldn't own a peculiarity shop. But, I appreciate that you're a free spirit and you want to just go where the wind takes you. But I don't think you'd want to leave your brother in that kind of predicament, would you?
I mean, he seems really confident. Like, I mean, I've seen him more confident, but, he's very head sure. He's like, it's got to be done. Like, do or die. So
maybe he's more confident because you are there with him, fighting together. I mean,
yeah, I'm not sure.
Look at the other party members. I've met Fibblestib before. Aima seems very capable. Yeah. And Fibblestib is capable, but I mean, I'm sure he'd need some good, strong banter.
Capable of what is my worry? Right?
He is also capable of exploding the town, let's say. He needs someone to talk him out of it.
So I guess, and I'm sort of, like I said, I'm sort of siding with, like, hey, it's Teos, he's going to help out. Yay, heroic stuff. And in that sort of vein, like, I think the dragon's looking for something. And, like, you've been here, like, you're bound to Leilon. So boring. But, like, surely if anyone knows what a dragon would look for in Leilon, like, do you have any ideas?
Maybe she wants answers to something.
Yeah, we all want answers.
Maybe it's the same thing that's plaguing all of us. If If you helped save one dragon, surely you can help save another with your charisma. Think of the glory. Think of the stories you could tell to get even more rewards from other towns. With a story like a bronze dragon and then a green dragon back to back.
Yeah, we did save that bronze dragon. She was not very bronze when we saw her.
Really?
And now she's fine, I think. I mean, most likely. I think she said she'd help, maybe. I wasn't paying attention.
She has helped Leilon before in a scrape.
Yeah. She did tell me something I needed to know.
What's that?
Needed closure. And I'm not sure if I'm relieved or happy, or whether it opens up even bigger questions, like, if he's gone, then why can I still hear him?
You believe in ghosts?
He sort of like takes the symbol. He's like, a little, and it's like the Order of the Ghost Slayer.
It's kind of obvious.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you're haunted by things you have yet to close yourself.
Yeah.
Perhaps saving this town might be, I don't know, something on the way to give you answers in your head.
Yeah. This wasn't as helpful as I thought it was going to be. Like, I kind of knew you were going to be all cryptic, because that's kind of like what I like about you. But like, you know, I needed answers, like, because it's time sensitive.
I know, but I am not. I'm not all seeing like a dragon. I just run a shop.
Yeah, in Leilon.
Yeah, great job. So
I mean,
I will be blatant with you if you ask me something, maybe for a minute. But I don't know about this green dragon.
and you don't know what possibly in Leilon a green dragon would want.
I don't think that there's anything in Leilon that she would want. Maybe it doesn't have to do with Leilon.
It was talk about the undead and Merkel, which, you know, that's kind of my field, like making sure things that should be dead stay dead, and the souls of things that are here that shouldn't be here go to where they need to go. Like,
maybe they need you
that's my
more than
wheelhouse.
ever. Yes, maybe that's why you're here.
Yeah, maybe.
This is your wheelhouse, so
Yeah, and also, you know, taking things that don't belong to me, and, you know, getting into scrapes and trouble, and that's my wheelhouse too.
yep. You are a bundle of trouble. That's what I like about you.
Anyway, I love to stay, but I'm pretty sure like Xanathor's gonna get like a twist in his knickers about going now. Can be very aggressive when he needs to be.
Thank you for answering that quest. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it felt good, which is weird for me, but
Yeah.
I got paid too, so
Just think of
it's
this.
not necessarily the money, it's like the chase, you know?
Well, you definitely will be chasing an ancient green dragon. That is going to be a sense of danger you have not seen yet, so.
Yeah.
Maybe offer to play cards with her.
Now there's an idea. And he's like trying to like do a greeting to say goodbye, and then he just sort of gives him a hug, and then he leaves. He's like, I gotta go. Like I said, hopefully the town's here when we get back.
I will wait to see you return.
At least I know where you are. Bound to Leilon.
Bound to Leilon. And the bell tinkles at the door, shuts. Where do you guys meet up? Center town, look for each other.
I mean, if we have to face a dragon, we're probably gonna need a drink.
Would I know about that shop and know that he's actually pretty good at getting things?
You would not know about that shop, unfortunately.
Okay.
But Aubrey knows about.
Table step, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not like a quid pro quo thing.
No,
Like he knows you.
Yeah. I know things I cannot say. I'm sorry. But yes. Cryptic. And there are soon to be 2 inns, as you guys remember. But Umber Hulks, it seems to be your favorite. I do not have a map for the other one as of yet because it has not been finished building. So, do you wish to go to the Umber Hulk? Silly question, of course you do. This is the only in there. Ema will probably know that that's you don't own a token in here? This is not the Umber Hulk. This is upstairs in the Umber Hulk. You guys never go upstairs. Let's go downstairs. Do. Whatever music this is for Sirenscape. You see some regulars. The 2 people that you helped save last time are here. At their usual spot in the corner. And Tarbental has got a steady job playing here at the Umber Hulk until he saves up enough for his own travels. Another folk you have saved. What do you guys wish to do? I will hand it over. I'll just hand it over to you.
So, what are we going to say to her? I've never talked down a dragon. They kind of just go do what they want to do. So, yes, I don't know what to do.
There's got to be a first time for everything, though, right? Like, just because you haven't done it before doesn't mean that this won't be the time where the great Filblestib talks down the ancient green dragon.
Or the great Filblestibs get eaten by the stupid fucking big green dragon. Not a good way to go. Being digested and stuff.
I've never done it.
Been there, done that, don't want to do it again. Didn't buy a
I'm not
t-shirt.
surprised.
Get around.
It gets around. So have we got any more information? I tried to get information, but I mostly just got.
Basically, the council don't know why she would be interested in eating the town. I even asked, have they pissed off anyone recently that would want to send the dragon after them, or control the dragon, or she got annoyed with that. And she even hit me with a freaking mage hand. That's just wrong. Just wrong.
Yeah, that wasn't Griselda.
What?
Are you saying what I think you're saying, brother?
What do you think I'm saying, brother?
Tap the gnome on the ass with your magical hand is what I'm.
And when have you known me to do anything of that capability? I'm just a lonely paladin.
Oi! What can I get for you guys tonight? Did you guys
Sense
mention?
of
Yeah.
purpose and direction. Do you have that on the menu?
Did you guys mention a green dragon? You talking about Gnawbones?
No bones.
Yeah, gnaws
Yeah, that's her.
bones, like your bones.
Jeez, I hope not.
You know what Gnawbones likes? Besides people, gossip, intrigue, rumors.
Oh, that's right up your alley there, dear brother.
Yeah, I could make up a dozen stories on the way.
Oh, if she finds
Just about
out
the
you're
people in this
lying,
town.
if she finds out you're lying, you're dead. But you know, if you tell the
I'm
truth,
not lying.
huh? Huh? Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. The usuals. Yeah. Salad.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. I'll be right back. She heads off.
While she does that, Nate pulls out the 1,000 gold and divvies 250 for everybody. That was from the council, from the task.
Brilliant. Amy, you with us?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, whatever.
This is yours. And he pushes 200 gold to you.
Did you say 200 or the 250?
200. You got your 250. I didn't take that.
Was that the...
So you now,
200 from the dragon.
yeah. So you now have 450 altogether. Is what he's saying.
Yeah.
No, that's yours. He's going to
I
push
think-
200 back to him. So, look, it was my fault that I got thrown in prison. So, you paid it, so I'll pay you back.
I mean, I was going to ask for a favor instead, but maybe I'll ask for a favor and take the 200 gold.
Well, we're friends. You asked for the favor.
I can upgrade you, I think. Acquaintance to friend, yeah. I feel comfortable with that at the moment. Like, you're a cleric, right? They told me you were a
yeah.
cleric. Yeah,
I'm a
clerics like talk to gods and stuff. And sometimes only the gods know things. So that might come in handy.
Yeah, I've never had much luck of getting an answer out of a god.
Well, since I became human again, I talked to about 3, maybe 4 gods. I can't remember. I should definitely
Jesus, how many times have you died?
Well, I've come back to life twice. I wouldn't say I've died though.
Normally, you gotta die to talk to a deity. That's what I mean. It's like, yeah.
Well, I hugged my deity once.
Strange.
Or one of them.
You. What?
Well, they came before me and they offered me something that I really wanted, and I was so happy that I gave them a hug, and they just sort of let me. Roll inside if you want, but he ain't lying.
You can roll insight or
The dragon did say he was sick.
Shit, Grim. Oh my god.
Can't tell if.
Are you okay, Emma?
Oh, yeah.
Especially
so.
after what we saw. You're a bit shaken up, which is understandable under the circumstances. I would be too.
Yeah, wasn't sure if I was quite there for a while. But this bright shine brightened up my day. As she always does.
Good. I hope at least you had a little bit of, I wouldn't call it closure, but I guess motivation. Which is we're gonna need whatever we can do to figure out what the hell we're gonna do with this dragon. I mean, I don't even know what we're gonna walk into.
Oh,
I assume we're going to stop it.
well, the lady who asked us whether we wanted a regular, she said the dragon likes like rumors. So like maybe we could like get some rumors and intrigue, and maybe that'd never fought a dragon with rumor and intrigue. I've never fought a dragon. Do any of you know any rumors?
Well, we know Talus is on the move. We know Miracle is on the move. I'm pretty sure that would be interesting enough for a dragon. An undead dragon looking to, from what we heard from Veldy, looking to possess another dragon. Maybe that would be interesting for an ancient dragon. If it's in the area. There's cultists running around. Half here, somewhere. Half in Fanilin, somewhere. Probably best that we don't mention Lamaritos. If there's any animosity between those two. Probably not a good thing to say. Though she'll probably enjoy knowing that she was possessed before we stepped in.
Technically, you could use the fact that she was being controlled by some black stuff with eyes. That's a rumor. It's an intrigue. You never know, she might find that interesting.
Yeah, probably amusing if they don't get along.
No, well, not only that, there's like, how many things do you know that can actually cloud a dragon's mind? Like, those guys can suck down a lot of grog. A lot of grog before anything happens. So, like, you know, that's some powerful mojo.
Look, to be honest, since I've been here, I've ran into 3 dragons in a very short period of time. Rather kind of getting my quota on them, to be honest.
It can't be healthy.
Well, the first one wasn't, that was for sure.
Well, since I've been in this group, I've run into one dragon, literally.
Seems like all this time your life has just been nothing but dungeons and dragons.
Roll credits.
I apologize for that.
Holy shit.
Fucking dad joke of the century.
And a giant troll comes in. Jesus. I'm impressed and appalled at the same. So Tarbental the bard comes by and he's like, I am taking requests tonight I just do not play Baby Gnome. I am sick of that song thoroughly. But anything else I can help you with, I am full of songs and stories untold and told.
Cool. Do you know any ones that a dragon would find intriguing?
A drake. Well, I mean, does it count if the story is about killing a dragon? Or do you think they'd be offended? Because you guys...
I said intriguing.
Well, you know, King Neverember of Neverwinter, he's taken the throne, and because there's no succession, the last person in succession was killed and buried in a barrow shaped from the dragon's skeleton, where a sword resides. And a team recently went in there and took the sword, activating the dragon within the barrow, and slay the guardian of the last remaining relative that could have taken his kingship. I think that he's secretly killing off, I'm going to say this, I'm going to get beheaded, anyone that's tied in relation to the old king.
Is anyone writing this down?
That's probably a lie. I mean, who goes in and kills an like it's underground? It would cave in. I don't. But you know, it's a good story.
Sounds like bullshit to me.
I think a bull
Did
was
you say
involved.
Something you're very good at there, isn't it?
Did you say you were a bard?
Yeah. Yes.
It's no good. They are absolutely full of shit. No offense.
I mean,
Tell me you're not full of shit.
half the time, but the other half is legitimate.
You just said, you told us the story, and then you said you thought it was shit.
So wait a minute. You're full of shit, but half the time not full of shit?
I mean, I know one about a flying airship. Alright, maybe I am full of shit. Yeah. 'Cause I get these stories secondhand, honestly.
Doesn't sound like real life. Sounds like fantasy to me.
Alright, you know what? You guys are obviously thinking I'll come back later then. Thank you again for saving me from the ship. And then he starts humming Baby Gnome because you can't get that out of your head. And he walks away.
Are you supposed to pay them when they like just walk up and unsolicitedly give you like stories and songs? Are you supposed to like...
No. Look, you can toss a coin at him if you want.
Oh, it's...
Toss a coin.
Pop culture is real.
Toss a coin at your bodies.
Now, probably can't sit here like all day, right? Like,
Why not? Like, what else are we gonna do?
I thought there was like a sense of urgency. You know, impending doom. Nobody?
Yeah, I think you could
go
probably
when
do
you
that.
were.
So,
Don't suppose you can use your portal thing again like you did from the prison and just get us there instantly.
Yeah, that was kind of a one-shot type thing. I've got to rebuild it. And all my
So I
stuff,
suppose,
all the stuff for that is back at my place. So, yeah, no, that's not going to happen today. Be handy, though.
Yeah, one and done. That's embarrassing.
you see tapping at the door, and Tarbental pushes it open, and a little clockwork bird flies in and lands in front of Fibblestib and puts its foot forward for you to push the button on its foot.
That's something you don't see every day.
Do I know
Yeah,
this bird?
You do. It is from Nomengard.
Alright, push the button. And cover my ears just in case it's someone yelling at me again.
Feeble Steve, you know, the grenade that is very top secret is coming along quite nicely. We are working day and night on it, and it should be ready. But some explosions have happened, and your box of things is a box of many more things in pieces. So good news, you have something to do when you get home. Everyone's good. Send back the clockwork bird because need it for something I'm working on. And also, don't take my scrap metal next time. Love you. Okay, bye. Oh, this is Double Dub, your wife, by the way. Okay, bye. And it flies away.
Oh, you're married. That's interesting. They're telling you about you.
I guess that's what you call airmail.
No, that's just mail. Don't you get your mail like that?
That's the first I've seen that.
I feel sorry for you guys sometimes. And get the cool stuff. I gotta, yeah.
I don't know if that was cool though.
Oh no,
Like
that's annoying. But
because you're married and you're not at home, but she can still find you and nag you about things.
yeah, that's not that bad. Could be worse. It could actually be her instead. She instead of sending the bird, could have teleported to me. And yeah, that could have been worse.
She be more useful against the dragon?
No, but she'd probably find something to get us all killed. Although, going up against the dragon in the first place is going to get us all killed anyway.
Well, if we're done here, why do
Should we
head off?
collect more rumors? It's a plan. I feel like we don't have a plan, but like collecting rumors that we could like feed the dragon instead of feeding it ourselves might be a thing.
I mean, if you guys want to go do that, that's fine by me.
Knowing that the bird cannot get back out the door, it is still just stuck slamming into the door.
Go open the door and let it out.
As you get closer, it starts to make a really loud whirring noise and starts shaking violently and explodes, giving you 2 damage because it's just a little clockwork bird. But the noise stopped.
I bend over. I start casting mending on it.
You can mend the bird. All right. How long does mending take? A couple of minutes.
It's an instantaneous cast.
You mend it. You let it out the door on its way. Not too many people left in here. If you are looking for rumors in here, the group above you will tell the story of the snails and being taken hostage and of lizard folk living in the jungles. Alion does not have too many gossipy things, except that Growler has a secret admirer, and that's about it. Nothing else of note. Leilon's kind of boring that way. Someone talks about the ghosts of Leilon and whether they're true or not, and if they're actually still wandering the town, trying to protect it. That's pretty much all the rumors that you get. You do have your horses. You have 3 horses for 4 of you. If you wish to take those, do you plan on leaving today?
Yeah.
Is there a place that would have, like, books on stuff?
Ooh, you are so specific.
Library.
Galileo in the tower might have books on stuff.
Well, I'm interested in constructs. So, books on constructs. That's what I'm looking for. Yes. Books on constructs.
Are you gonna try and make your way up to the tower because it was closed recently, so you might not be able to get in it until you get back. And I don't think Jack Torver would have any books in his shop. So
Is Jack the guy that normally gets miscellaneous things?
he's the
for
general
everyone?
store guy, yeah.
Okay, so I'll go to Jack's and ask him to find me books on
Constructs.
constructs. And I'll get them from him if the dragon doesn't destroy the thing and doesn't kill us.
Does anyone visit Mavina before they go? You know, Ema had something for Mavina to make, and Xanathor had something for Mavina to make. We don't have to play it out. You should just pick it up if you want.
Yep.
Xen-
We'll do that.
Xanathor, you pick up your... was it plate mail that I said?
Yep.
If you need me to put it in, I can put it in. Ema, you pick up your necklace of beautiful ivy leaves in silver for Marigold.
Yes.
If you want that. You do notice on your plate mail, Mavina came through on a design, and on the plate mail, you see a Leonin claw clasps a lightning bolt in its grip, and on the other end, the lightning bolt crumbles to dust. That's a big sign to Talos.
So he will don that armor before he leaves. He will sell the chainmail back, as well as the 3 scimitars he picked up from the cultists, and the armor.
Right. We'll work out that money after game. You taking the horses, or you hoofing it, walking it?
I assume we'll take the horses as a group.
Yeah, I say we take the horses. That way, if the dragon is hungry,
Oh no.
We feed them Ema?
I mean,
So let me
$200 meal.
just look at the map one more time and see how far this is from Leilon. 5, 10, 15. But on horse, you can get there by somewhat evening-ish. 1, 2, 3. 45, which is why it'll take you about a day, 23 in a day with horses. You would be
I don't know if
arriving.
we're that prepared.
Yeah,
It's like, we get there when we get there.
yeah.
Are we there yet?
So, because I want to put you on the map before we end it.
She robotic for you too, Drax.
Yes.
Oh
she is.
no. Am
No.
I?
Sounds like one of those tarot 4 or 2 that goes, I'm different. Don't
Yeah.
shoot me.
Don't shoot me.
Yeah, she does. Oh, perfect. Portal 3.
Now,
Hit them up.
now it looks like she's holding her breath. Like, you have insulted me.
And Magic
And
looks
that's
like
how
one of
I look
those
there.
people in a news report that didn't give permission to give their face. So he's all blurred out. Not allowed
I
to
want
see this
my
man's
face
face
blurred.
on television.
I'm gonna reload.
Very
Yeah.
pretty map. I can understand why the internet would be like, man, you're not allowed to see that. It's epic. Look at all the trees and stuff.
And the scales on the wall.
I know. Too powerful for you.
There is a big back square on the screen that I'm about to show you. So as
So I'm going to add one thing before we let down.
Yep.
Emo would tie the necklace around his wrist and not give it to Marigold,
Aw,
just so
that's
that he
so
can
sweet.
look at it and think of her, and then he can give it back to her when they'll come.
No.
That's so good. I love it.
Ema the romantic.
He is. Through the dense vines and foliage on your way as you start to go into Crypt Garden Forest ahead, you can see, and I'm going to play this video of the map for you and see if this works for you guys. You can see the dancing flame just around the rock. You see like an aura of light, and shadows are moving in the greenery nearby, indicating that the fiery being is not traveling alone. You can see the light from around the rocks right about here from the ping. And you hear the groaning of something moving in the dense underbrush. So you have an advantage on them. We're going to stop right after you guys tell me to use stealth. Do you round the corner and attack? What do you feel that you would do? Anybody?
There's some weird shit, for lack of a better term, on the other side. I don't know if you're all seeing that. We should probably be quiet.
Which side?
The general direction this way. You see that? I don't know what that is.
It's a rock.
On the other side of the rock.
Which rock?
How loud are you, Fibble? Are you talking normal?
I'm just talking like you would to someone when they're sitting there saying we should be quiet and there's something on the other side of the rock. So, you know, reasonably quiet.
You are gonna get us killed. It is.
I'm not thinking it's killed. I'm just trying to work out what the hell you're talking about.
Just be quiet.
You can see something glowing over there. Between the two rocks, I can see glowing. Also trying to be quiet.
And with that, when we return next week, we will roll initiative. Thank you, Fibblesip. And we will start a combat. So we will stop it there on a nice little, you can roll initiative next week, and we will have a little fight.